And welcome back to some more Katawa Shoujo. I have no idea where we are. I completely forgot where we are. So I do not remember if I saved correctly. Probably should have checked before I started recording, but whatever. I might skip parts if it actually does end up being me repeating parts again. I hope this is right. This is after, like, Glasses told me about his, like, conspiracy theories. And, like, there was scary music, and I got scared. And because I hate that kind of music, I hate scary stuff. Yeah. I haven't played this for, like, a week or something, and it's amazing. Oh, that was weird. I feel very tired this morning. Probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I started doing work as instructed from the board. It really looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now, though. Shizune and Misha might jump me trying to get an answer. Okay, so I'm probably on the right part. Probably, most likely, trying to get an answer about whether or not I decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put the past behind them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do. So this situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. I turn my head to Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. That doesn't look menacing at all. This smile says, "We have you now. There's no escape." I'm just noticing how the art is very different for both of them. As I'm noticing Shizune's face, like the shape of it, and then look at Misha's. Or maybe it's just like, they look like the same art, actually. Yeah, they actually do look the same art. Maybe it is the same artist, I'm just hallucinating. But there's multiple artists for this, so I don't know. Hee-chan, it looks like we're together again. Yay! Oh my shit. That's not leaning sideways, that is leaning forward. Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There really is no escape unless I were to jump through the window. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. What's wrong, Hee-chan? Oh, Hee-chan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? It's okay, Hee-chan, we were talking about it after you left. And it would be rude to expect you to have an answer for us this early, right? Right? Oh my god. It's still, like, early for me. I just woke up, like, 3 hours ago. It's like 1. Or almost 2. Still too early. I'm so happy you two are able to laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Now that that's over, oh fuck, I'm using the wrong voice. I thought she was talking. Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back to her serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. When I look at the stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only 2 problems. I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much, considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter as to her the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. We can't fit that many characters on the screen! You either back up, or you leave someone out. You can't fit 3 while you 2 are huge as fuck. Oh, whatever you have to do. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room to catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problems. It looks like she's working alone. Yeah, that art style is very different from theirs. Yeah, it is. Or maybe it's just they have similar art and they're just really good at making it look similar. I can't remember seeing her working with the other people before. Thinking back how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there. Huh? Who, Hee-chan? Oh, that's mean. Her, Hanako, over there. Does she always work alone? I think so, Hee-chan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone? I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something. No, I don't think that would be a good idea, Hee-chan. What? Why not? Shi-chan wouldn't get along with her. Why would you get along with her? Oh my god. I understand it's like a normal school, except a little, special? I don't know. I guess this is similar to like a school, a high school, because this is a high school. Why would you get along with her? I understand if you guys like still have drama and stuff, but you don't seem to have grudges against her. Why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has the lilting up and down the quality present in everything she says. Just because, Hee-chan. By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation and makes me realize again how Misha has been signing everything she has been saying this whole time. Oh my god. What, Shi-chan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy? That sounds so harsh. I'm not gonna say that. You just said that. You said it already. Who is your enemy? Why do you have an enemy? I know, Hee-chan. It's fine if you overhear. I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair. Since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand the things Shizune is saying and vice versa. Is that also why she signs all the time? So there is never a conversation Shizune will be left out of? Anyway, we should start on the problem now, Hee-chan. You're just gonna leave her? Oh, that's loud. We finished with time to spare, and I decided to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly, the food so far has been superb. This sends Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. And what about the bill? Are they just arguing just for the fun of it? Maybe. They seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. What's the book? It's an odd sight. Everyone else in the class is busying themselves with lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks, the ones with actual boxed lunch mixed in, and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. But when I watch Hanako, it feels like I'm the only one who can see her. Almost as if she was invisible. Hi, Canada. Sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own? I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I started watching her. I guess she's waiting for someone. What to do? I'm going in this blind. I will do what I normally do. And what I normally do is I wait for my friends to decide. It's a horrible thing, but I don't talk to people. Wait. Let me think about this. Do I actually talk to people? Oh. Should I be nice? Should I be a jerk? Or should I just pretend? Everyone is an asshole in real life. It just matters of how much of an asshole you are. I just happen to be a slight asshole. I don't normally talk to people I notice. I just let them do their stuff just in case they don't want my presence. So I just wait for my friends to do it. And the music just suddenly got louder. Misha and Shizune are arguing about their choice for lunch places. Incomprehensible for a pair of high school students who have to take a taxi at least to make it downtown and back in time. Haven't you finished already? Oh, and I promised I would do either Misha's or Shizune's route first, because the other girls are, like, coming in slowly. Like, very slowly. They're coming in very slowly. Oh, sorry, Hee-chan. Were you waiting for us? Didn't lunch already start? You don't have any plans. You don't have any plans. You're just stating something. That's not a question. You don't have any plans, right? Oh god. Plans? For lunch? Stop answering questions with questions with questions! What? Well, I don't, so I thought I could hang with you guys. Misha smiles victoriously at my lack of plans, and I excitedly translated my response to Shizune. If you don't have anything specific planned out, do you want to eat lunch with me and Shi-chan? We're going to town for lunch, though. Don't worry, Hi-chan, it's not that far. Sure, I'll come with you. And with that, we leave the classroom. Why does that painting always change? I swear! It was a different painting. It was a different creepy painting. All the paintings are creepy. It's just, this one wasn't like there was a painting that was like up close in your face, and then this one's like portrait. I just ran a corner of the hallway. Something hits me in the chest with the force of a running train. Here's another girl. I could tell. It always happens like this. Ouch. See? Opening my eyes, I see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up at me. Okay. Wait, why do you have socks on? Huh? That makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. Oh, she's really cute. I like her pigtails. Yeah, but it's definitely different art. As the ways of her face is like, yeah. But why are you wearing socks? They belong to the perpetrator. A short girl who bumped into me and now is falling down to the hallway floor. I mean, she doesn't seem that short. Actually, she is short. She wears a PE uniform from a very worried frown. That's not a frown, that is a smile. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have during a lunch break. More striking than that, though, is that she doesn't have any legs. Why is that striking to you? Or she does, but they're not flesh and bone. Her pale and very, you're getting a very close up on her, like, thigh close to her butt. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs, and then shins and feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like material. She's wearing socks for some reason. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose, and jumps up. Wait, are they in proper proportion? Wait, isn't like the lower part of your leg supposed to be like the same length? Like from your ankle to your knee, it's supposed to be the same length as your knee to like there, like where you see her legs cut off by her shorts. Aren't they supposed to be the same length? I can't really tell, it's in a weird perspective, but okay. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose, and jumps up. She is pretty short. Nice name for her. Oh man. What voice? She sounds like, because of pigtails, she sounds like a cute person. But I don't think she's really quiet either, because she's like some athlete. I'm being very stereotypical. The way she dressed reminds me of how I'm gonna have to dress up for gym. Like, I need to change into gym clothes when I get to school, which happens like in a week or so. Wait. Yeah, like a week or so. I still have homework to do. Oh man, are you alright? I'm sorry about that, really. I wasn't looking where I was going, and you just came out of nowhere. Sorry. She's looking really apologetic. In the hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. But I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. Okay, back to being rudely interrupted by my brother, who sneaks like games and stuff. It's okay, don't worry about it. Ouch. Oh my god! I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't overexert yourself. Don't overexert yourself. Don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest. Guess what happened on the second day of school? Or third. Excuse me. Excuse me. I tried to rub my solar plexus. What? She chased the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. That's scary, actually. It seems normal. Hey, should I get a nurse? The worried, high-pitched voice of a girl snaps me out of it. Very different art. I stare at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realize that I probably looked worse off than I really was, doubled over myself and looking all tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. You should be! No need, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pulled myself upright. feeling my sore ribs one last time, and take a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me, big time. But it's nothing more than that. God, your goofy smile. You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard. It's okay, I said I was fine. And nothing's broken, no harm done. That's good, I feel a hand on my shoulder at the same time the girl... Excuse me? Can I read? No harm done. That's good, I feel this girl's eyes widened in horror. Excuse me! I was not done. No. Oh my god. The wide horror. No harm done. That's good. I feel like I'm the most eyes. Okay, you can read that. Eep! Shizune, you look very stunning. I don't like... So stunning. It's nice to know you have bottom teeth and not... top teeth. The top set of your teeth is gone. I don't have time to look behind me because Shizune is always shoving me aside and stomping over to the girl, signing furiously at her. Miss! Should I be reading this like Misha's attempting to sound like Shizune's stereotypical voice? Miss! Oh my god. Miss Ibarazaki. Miss Ibarazaki! I saw that running in the hallways is strictly forbidden! Misha translates right on Shizune's tail, but her voice is girlishly playful, not full of divine fury Shizune's arm movements would seem to call for. Sorry. I forgot her voice away. I was just going to get some stuff. I was kind of in a hurry. You've been told this 1,000 times before. Your reckless behavior endangers other students, and even worse, explicitly against the school regulations. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously like a child caught misbehaving. She looks like a child, that's why. It's so cute, I find myself smiling. Why? Oh my god. I know that! I was just... Make sure that this will not happen again. Although I'm sure telling you this is futile and only causes me further headache when you choose to ignore the regulation. Got that, Emmy? The small girl sticks her tongue out in response. I don't see no tongue. Ah! I gotta go! Teacher, I'll have my head. I promised I help out with printout. But I went running and said, sorry, but I gotta change and everything. And she's already running. Before Misha and Shizune or I can say anything, she's already bolted from where she was a second ago, almost halfway towards the stairwell. Shizune looks like she's about to go nuclear on the spot, so I smile at her in a vain attempt to calm her down. Are you okay, Hichan? That Ibarazaki girl is always like that, causing trouble to others. You know, I'm pretty certain Shizune wouldn't call me Hichan. Never mind. Yeah. Anyway, I'm okay. I just got the wind knocked out of me. That's great, Hichan. I wouldn't call that great, but I'll let that slide for this one time. So let's hurry, Hichan, to have lunch. We promise it'll be great. I'll take your word for it. What kind of place is it? A restaurant or something? They got a weird way of introducing characters, but okay. It's a tea house, Hichan. A tea house. That sounds kind of fancy. Why are you looking at your wallet, Hichan? It's okay if you don't have any money. We'll cover for you. That's really nice of you. Thanks. It's okay, Hichan. After all, we're friends, right, Hichan? It's only been 3 days. Are we really friends that quickly? Heh. But hearing that makes me happy. Even if they are trying to force you into a student council, I guess. This is their plan. They're gonna, pay for us, and then we're gonna be super grateful, and then we have to, they did something for us, so we have to do something in return, and that something in return is us joining the student council. Ha! I can figure this out! Bam! Maybe. Most likely. Heh. It's only for today, though. And if you accept right now, do you want to go, Hichan? I read that wrong. I started wondering if this is some kind of trap. Is this Misha's suggestion or Shizune's? This is important. I'm a little apprehensive about the possible motives of the girl whose favorite pastime is a game of world domination. No, I'm just being paranoid. Actually, they have grown on me anyway. And do I have to go to town sometime? And I do have to go to town sometime. So why not now with them? I've never actually been to a tea house before. All my expectations are from what I've seen about them on TV. But those are period dramas, and these are modern times. Shh, you don't hear a thing. Shh, you don't hear anything past my door. It might just be a regular cafe, but they're calling it a tea house. Either way, I'm curious about that too. So there's another reason for me to join them. Shh, you don't hear a thing, guys. You don't hear a thing. You don't hear a thing. You don't hear a thing, okay? Sure. Shh. I would go outside and tell them to shut up, but you don't hear a thing, okay? So I'd be looking at saying, you don't hear a thing. That's great, Hichan. That's great. Yay! Misha hops up and down briefly to show how happy she is, which causes the few heads to turn towards us. She then opts for a polite, tiny clap for all of 2 seconds before she goes back to looking stoic as usual. Would it kill you to be a little happier, Shizune? Oh, I wasn't aware that Hichan was a king. She didn't push her glasses up, and Misha delivers her message totally without sarcasm. I guess it would sting more if I would say it with an intent she didn't mean behind it. So for once, I'm happy to have Misha as a barrier between us. I'm not telling you to jump for joy just because I'm having lunch with you. I'm not that arrogant. She seems to accept this, and we head for town with Shizune leading the way. Okay, I'm gonna stop here for part 5 of Katawa Shoujo. Wonderful music. So I'll see you guys in the next part, and yeah, just ignore the sounds you're hearing, and bye!